cozy. We've got a blanket.
It's a real winters or autumn?
Autumnal day.
Autumnal day, but very cold. So I'm sat here in a coat.
We thought it'd be really fun to do basically like dating advice, like give you guys dating advice and
answer your dilemmas. We're doing like pretty much. Do you remember we used to do? Was it like we used to like an agony aunt video.
We used to do like girl talks. But we thought
we'd ask your advice.
More interesting now because now we actually can offer you 2 different perspectives.
Yes.
So like I've obviously been single. Grace is in a relationship for over a year now.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's quite interesting because we can offer 2 different perspectives on your dilemmas. How long or how many dates should it be before your boyfriend and girlfriend? I've been friends with him for 3 years.
That is so interesting. Oh my god, they're friends for 3 years, but they've been going on dates. Oh, but they really know each other then.
Well, how many dates do you think it should be before your boyfriend and girlfriend?
I think it's very situational because it depends how long those dates have been, how much time. I think a lot of it is how much time you spent together. It really just depends.
It's a hard one because obviously I've always been single, so I've never had anyone ask me to be their girlfriend. But I would rather wait longer.
Yeah.
And feel like I know them better than... Well then, so we had a conversation the other day about exclusivity versus boyfriend and girlfriend.
Because exclusive, like I spoke to my parents about it and they were like,
what the fuck?
Exclusive? Not even just exclusive, like you never would ask someone to be your boyfriend.
No,
or girlfriend. Like it would just be like, oh well, we're boyfriend and girlfriend now, we've been on a few dates.
Yeah.
I feel like that's maybe like an older generation thing. I think our generation, I feel like because with social media, everyone wants to make sure that person's not going on other dates.
Yeah.
So that I actually get the exclusive thing. I feel like, yeah, and I feel like a good way to ask it, maybe instead of saying, do you want to be exclusive, would be like, oh, just checking we're both only seeing each other. I think it's really good though, like it's
open
nice,
communication.
It's nice to have it because it means, especially when the guy says it, because it puts it into like, okay, thank God he's not seeing anyone else. Like it actually puts your mind at ease because when you're on those first, when you're like on like date 1 to like 5, I feel like there's like, oh, I really like that person, but are they just seeing me? Do they like me as much as I like them? So it's really good to have like a bit of reassurance.
Yeah,
I think.
and obviously it's so situational because like some people spend like weekends together. Well, that doesn't, how many dates is that? So yeah, you can't really say this.
If you've stayed over like for a whole weekend, stayed at someone's for like,
yeah, so you can't say, oh, you should wait 10 days.
Yeah, it's really hard.
But like for me, I would probably wait like at least 3 months, if not more. But I think that's just, again, it's
they say there's that 3-month rule, don't they?
They do say after 3 months you should know if you want to just dump someone or be exclusive with them. Which is it. But it's how often do you see them in those 3 months?
Yeah, it's really hard because you can spend every day of those 3 months with them. Yeah, but you should be having the chat of, are you some dating apps way before boyfriend and girlfriend comes into it? Yeah, definitely.
Like,
oh, definitely. Like, you don't want them to be going on dates while you really like them and you've shut yourself off. Like,
agreed.
And they're still seeing
that should be a thing before.
And it's like, oh, it makes you think like, oh, do they like me that much?
Yeah.
Then? If they're still looking, because you know, I think honestly, like, when 2 people really, really, really like each other,
you're not even thinking.
They are just naturally exclusive. Because they don't
need that communication because men are crazy.
You shouldn't want to see anyone else, should you?
But men are crazy.
Communication
is key.
And if he's leaving you like questioning things,
it's not right.
And if it feels like it's been too long with no like progress, then you need to say something to him.
Agreed.
Like, what is this?
I would say for the right person, you'll never come across like desperate or whatever. So don't be scared of coming across too much because you'll always be enough for the right person.
Yeah. Also, you should ask.
Yeah, communication.
Yeah, you should ask if you feel like it's taking too long.
What if you have a very strong emotional bond to your boyfriend? I feel like he's the one, but he never goes out of his way to buy roses or even plan dates. Should I continue the relationship?
I think firstly have a chat with him and be like, you don't seem very, if he's not planning, thinking of, like, he should be getting excited to take you on dates, do you know what I mean? Like he should want to impress you. So I think have a chat with him and be like, look, it feels like you're a bit comfortable. This is what I want, and then see if it changes. But if I don't know, it depends. Is she happy with everything else? It's just the dates and the flowers, or is it like?
But I would argue that's like a massive part of dating someone. Without those things, you're just a friend.
He's not like trying to woo her.
Yeah, like without the dates and like the romance, then what is it?
Yeah.
You're just friends.
So maybe she needs to say like, I feel like I don't feel like you want to impress, you're trying to impress me. Or like, I feel like, yeah, in a way. Like,
can I give a different opinion to that? My experience is always, but on those first 3 dates with someone, or the first 1 date, or even the first date, you know if they're going to be the one to put effort in.
yeah.
You know from those if you can look at the first 3 dates you had with someone, did they plan it? Did they ask you how you're getting there? Did they ask you if you got home safe? Did they plan things they know you like? Did they order you a drink before you arrived? You already know how someone is going to be. And if they weren't like that in the first 3 dates, they're not going to change. Men don't change.
I suppose also some people, they might have met in school or something. So it's different.
That's hard, but you still have to date.
But then, and also, let's say you met at 16, the sort of dates you would have done at 16, bit like, would have been like cinema vibes.
But then maybe you're not compatible anymore.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I always find this, like my friends will go on dates with people who didn't put any effort in on the first, 2nd date, and then they're like, oh, now I'm on the 3rd date, maybe now he'll plan it. Why would he?
No, if
his effort's going to go down.
If he doesn't plan it to start with, then
yeah, like
it's part of his like.
You need to look at those first 1, 2, 3 dates is them wooing you, putting their best foot forward.
So if that's their best foot,
you need to look at this foot and think, is that the best? And if you're not happy with those first 3 dates, you're not going to be happy with the next 6.
But
7,
she's with
8.
him now, so what's she going to do? I think she needs to have a conversation with him.
I agree with the conversation.
And if he doesn't change, then she's going to have to.
But I honestly believe it's so rare for men to change. And maybe that's me being the single pessimistic person. I just think it's just how you are. Like, I know someone that dated someone, and he never put any effort in, and I literally would pull him aside all the time and be like, you need to do this, and he never changed. At some point it's compatibility.
Yeah.
Like, I was dating someone for a long time, and my way of showing love is being taken out and like treated nicely, and
someone should get excited, like, okay, it's not always
so,
about going to the fanciest restaurant. Sometimes it's like something thoughtful.
Yeah, like,
do you know what I mean?
For me, something thoughtful would a man being like, oh, I know Hugo Spritz is your favourite drink. Do you want one?
Yeah,
that's
like
thoughtful.
little things where they think of you.
But for him, that wasn't his way of showing love. Like, his wasn't that, and therefore we weren't compatible. Best way a guy can approach a girl. Don't.
Well,
Don't. And it's really bad because us single girls are always saying, oh, we just want to meet someone in real life. We don't want to go on the dating app.
But you know,
and then the second someone comes up to me, I'm like, the fuck?
No, but if you like fancy to them, you wouldn't be scared of them.
Can I tell you a really scary story the other day? So I was walking to Bond Street, and this really nice car was driving towards me, like what's it? G-Wagon. A gorgeous black matte G-Wagon, literally my dream car. And I could see the guy inside was wearing like a really nice coat. I couldn't see his face, and I was like staring at him, thinking like, oh, I bet he's really good looking. He pulled his car over and it beeped at me and went like this.
No,
I didn't go because I just thought,
that's a bit
you're
creepy.
gonna pull me into your car.
Yeah.
But that could have been the love of my life.
Yeah, but if he is the love of your life, you're gonna meet him somewhere else.
Hello.
Fate is fate. If he's the love of your life, you're gonna meet him in a bar or
I
cafe.
think the best way you can approach a girl is either go over to her friend and be like, oh, by the way, I like your friend, like.
Yeah.
That's a good way, because that's not
it's not creepy, and then you'll get the vibe of the friend. If you,
yeah.
like the friend will be like,
wouldn't it be great if someone approached you and said, oh, by the way, I like your friend, like, is she single?
yeah, and then because then I feel like I would just know if
you know
if it
my
was the
type
vibe or not.
That's a good way of doing it.
Yeah.
Or if they're on their own.
I honestly, truthfully, I actually just think like.
I think you just have to be brave, don't you?
You just have to start a conversation.
You just have to be brave.
But then, like, truthfully, if the girl doesn't fancy
you'll know.
you'll come. Like, if you're a creep, the girl's not going to fancy you. That's the truth.
But it's hard to not be a creep. Like,
it does sound a bit
creepy,
creepy, doesn't it?
Like, how do you expect that to go ahead? The way that I went up to a guy, and this was a really good line.
I actually think it's more common now for girls to go up to guys.
Yeah, and I think they appreciate it. I was just trying to like.
What was this?
With my sister, you know this story. I was just trying to like get my confidence up, and I went up to him and I just said, I'm making a dating app and I'm doing some market research. At any of you single?
Why Grace's brain is so like she thinks of such
I know.
like that.
I just said I'm making a dating app.
Up.
Are any of you single? Because I'm trying to test out like if you use my
and
app.
Then what if one of them's like a tech and they were like, so how are you making the app then?
Well, then it backfired because every single one of them
the app called?
had a girlfriend, and every single one of them met their girlfriends on Hinge. So then they went, yes.
You're like, great research.
We love dating apps. We all met, and then they were like, what's the app called? What's
Oh.
the? And then I had to carry on the line. But like, that is another like funny way of doing it. I've thought of a better way.
Go on.
Send a drink over. That's the classiest way. Classiest. Is that not the classiest way? Send a drink over.
Yeah, for a guy to a girl.
That's the best way.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Idiot, because then you take the drink, you can see them, and if you don't like them, you don't go up to them. Or if you do like them, then you go up to them and thank them for the drink.
Yeah.
Oh, scrap everything we said.
But then what if they're not in a bar?
But
in
then
a
maybe
coffee
don't go
shop?
up.
I think
Send over a croissant.
Oh. I think if it's in broad daylight, don't do it.
I actually have to agree with that.
I think do
Unless
it if
you
you're
find
in a
them
bar
so
or
good
restaurant.
looking that you have to do it.
Yeah, but I don't know. I honestly think girls get a bit freaked out when guys go up to them. I think that's why now you get more girls going up to the guys.
Yeah.
Because they're like, well, the guys aren't going to come up to me anyway.
And also it's bad. Like the worst thing a guy will say is he's got a girlfriend. Whereas a girl can be like, ugh.
Yeah, like run away.
It's true, isn't it? Do you believe the theory that your body will show you signs if you're with the wrong person?
Well, they say
that, don't they?
They say that. Obviously,
do you believe it?
Both not experienced that. They say like girls post on TikTok they get like really, really bad acne if they're with a guy that stresses them out, or like.
Yeah, but I guess that makes sense. Like if you're stressing out over
he's making
anything
stress. On TikTok, like they get this hormonal acne, and then when they break up with the boyfriend, they like lose all the acne.
I've had it before where like I've felt sick about someone.
See, mine's gone the opposite. I've now got such clear skin. When I was
no, but then that's another theory, isn't it?
Yeah.
That if you're like with the wrong person, like
if you're with the right person, it clears up your skin.
That's the theory. I know it's not right because I feel it.
Oh. Yeah, but is that just because you get the ick? Like they make you feel sick, whereas like if
I've never experienced it.
Well, truthfully, I feel like you just know. Like you'd be anxious all the time if you're with the wrong person, or like.
And it's like if you're stressed about anything in life, you're going to get acne and whatever.
Yeah.
No matter romance or not. Go from being a situationship to being official, or casual dating to official. Like, do you believe you can go from being casual to dating?
If both people like each other, if it's one person doesn't like see the person in that way, but the other does, then never. Unless they change their mind.
This is why I don't really believe in casual
I don't.
dating.
It's never casual.
One person catches.
It's never casual for both people, I wouldn't say.
I agree. I think one person will always catch feelings.
It's normally the girl, unfortunately.
I guess just ask them and be like...
Just be like, I've got feelings for you, but I think if they don't have feelings for you, you need to stop. Like, if you have feelings for someone and they don't, you need to stop seeing them in that way. Because otherwise you're going to get yourself really hurt.
Yeah, and it'll be a toxic cycle for yourself.
Yeah.
That's a hard one. Would you ever do long distance, and how would you keep the relationship going?
I think long distance works if there's like an end in sight. Like if you're like, okay, we've got to do this for a year, and then at the end of the year we're moving here together, or like we've decided we're going to meet in the middle and live here together. But if there's like no end in sight, then what is the end goal? Like if neither of you are willing, especially when it's like some people do it with different continents, don't they? Or like it's different if it's uni, I guess. Uni's like there's an end in sight. I think it works short term, not long term, or like long term but with like 3 years in at the end of that 3 years you're gonna, but like I actually don't know how people do it.
I don't think I could do it.
I don't know, like you could get married at like 40, your husband has to go and work in a country and you can't live there because you've got to have the kids here. Then sometimes you get put in situations where you have to do it.
Like if you've been married 20 years,
yeah, you're going to do it, of course.
There's a difference, but I think if you're in the first like 5 years of your relationship, I just don't think I could do it.
It's like you'd only see, how often would you see the person, I guess,
and
as well.
I just feel like I'd be holding them back and I'd be holding myself back.
Person was on a different time zone as well, that's another thing. Like I don't know how people do it, especially with like UK, America, or like like with a time zone as well. That would be like impossible. You'd be calling them when they've just woke up and you're going to bed. Like,
and also like one of the most important parts of a relationship is
quality time
and like going on dates and seeing them. So like if you take that out of it, I don't know, I don't think I could do it. Do you believe in soulmates, as in there's one person out there for us all?
I do.
I don't.
There's someone for everyone.
I don't think there's one person for everyone. I find that quite depressing, because I'm like, what about if my person's in Australia and we'll never meet?
Yeah, but the idea is that like fate brings you together, so you will meet.
Yeah, but people don't, not everyone in this world thinks they found their soulmate. Like, people get divorced, people stay single for the rest of their lives.
Do you think everything's like mapped out?
Yes.
Things are meant, so therefore everyone is meant to be with someone, right?
I don't believe there's one person for every one person.
I've always believed in it though, haven't I?
I've never believed in it.
I've always been a believer in. Is it what the universe wants? I don't. It's too much. You know what? It's actually a bit too much to think about.
I like the idea of like, what's meant to be will be, and if you're meant to find that person, you'll find them. That's a good one to ask your friends.
Yeah,
because
bring that. To
I
the
feel like
dinner
it's
table.
quite telling who will say yes and who will say no.
Yeah,
like I know our friends.
Archie would say yes.
Sophie would say no.
Yeah.
There we
Don't
are.
know about Nonna.
I don't know about Nonna.
But Nonna might say yes. Yeah.
Is asking for space his way of ending it?
God, that's not good, is it? It's not ending it, but it's like, if you're asking for space, does space mean a break?
We would say you're an extrovert and
Yeah.
I'm an introvert.
Yeah.
So Grace recharges by spending time. You love spending time with other people.
Yes.
You hate a night in on your own.
I don't really like, yeah.
Whereas my dream is a night in on my own. So for me, when I hear that, I think that's normal.
Because you're like, maybe she is a bit more intense.
Yeah.
And he is like, whoa, I need some time on my own. But then,
like for me, I need a couple nights a week when I'm on my own, not speaking to anyone, recharging. Even if I got into a relationship, I would still need that. Because I need time on my own.
What would you live with him?
Well, he'd hopefully have friends that he'd go out with.
Yeah.
Like, I would need time on my own, even in a relationship.
Maybe he finds it all a bit intense.
Like, maybe he's just more of an introvert, so he needs his own time. Like, I wouldn't take it personally.
Yeah, but does space mean like space? It depends how he's asked for space.
Depends, yeah.
And the context. Like, was you having an argument and he was like, I need some space?
I
Yeah.
wouldn't take that
But to
personally.
me, space means like they've had a few arguments and rows and they're like, okay, he's like, I need space. Do you not think?
Yeah.
That's usually what it is.
When you say friends with an ex, I am. I've been friends with my ex-partner for 3 years.
Well, it obviously works for her.
Well, do you believe you can be friends with an ex?
No. I've not got an ex, but no. Oh, I don't think so. Unless...
I don't think
No,
so.
actually, unless they literally dated when they were like 15 and now they're like friends. I don't know. To be honest, I just wouldn't be friends with a boy anyway.
I was going to say, it goes to would you be friends with a boy?
I would not be friends with a boy. Well, obviously Archie. Straight boy, yeah. I've never had any friendships with men ever, apart from Archie.
I would be friends with straight men, even if I had a boyfriend.
Would you?
Yeah.
I've never, well, actually.
I've had straight male
Grace
friends that
has.
have never gone well. But
'Cause
like,
they always end
I
up
have
fancy
one
her.
straight male friend, Christian, but he's dating one of my friends, so it's not weird.
Yeah.
But like, I would definitely have, and I wouldn't have a problem if my boyfriend had female friends, especially if it was in a group. Battery run out. You
Can't
were
actually
saying
remember what I was
that it's
saying.
more popular to have mixed friendship groups.
I wouldn't say, I don't know, I would actually say I noticed like our Spanish friend, she had a lot of friends, like she had a mixed friendship group.
I
actually think in the UK it's very like girl friendship group, boy friendship group. But she was friends with a lot of like at school, maybe that was just at school though.
I would say like,
'Cause we went to a girls' school, so we obviously were never going to be friends with boys.
every American I've dated has had a mixed friendship group.
Oh.
I think it's a British thing that we don't really.
Yeah, like it's because
But I
feel
think
like the boys
Paris and
yeah, it seems like in other countries, just over here, it's like very much separate.
for me, like, I honestly would never mind if they had a mixed friendship group. Where I would draw the line is if we started dating and then they made a new female friend. 'Cause then
The
I'd be
girls
like,
were hot.
Well, that's where I would draw the line, because I'd be like, fair fucks if you've been friends before we knew each other. I can't then be like, well, you can't have any, because you knew them before you knew me. Well, you knew me off.
It's
But
a
then-
bit weird. Like, why are you making friends with girls? That would be really weird.
But like, yeah, so if like we started dating and then you had a new female friend come around, then I'd be like,
That would
oh.
be really weird. Or like,
Like,
someone
imagine if they start going
that
out
he'd
for
made friends with
dinner.
the office. No.
No. If you were friends before I was there, then fair enough, because they were there before me. I can't
Like
say
a
shit.
family, childhood friend.
I can't say
or-
anything, or a school friend.
Yeah.
But if you're making new female friendships,
It's just weird.
And if you dare went out for dinner with them,
No way.
oh my god, one-on-one,
No thanks.
one-on-one, absolutely not. How to deal with being in your 20s with no real relationship experience? I feel
Like,
when
there's no
you're
timestamp on anything.
in like, when you're like 19, 20, I feel like that's when I was like, oh my god, I've never had a relationship, this is crazy.
Yeah.
And then as you get further into your 20s and you like move out and you, I don't know, live like a more adult life, it really becomes like quite a low priority, because you have other stuff in your life that is a big deal. Like, you have bills to pay, a job, like a flat. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it just becomes less of a big deal.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, to be honest. I wouldn't put, it sounds like that girl's putting a bit of pressure on herself.
Yeah.
There's no timestamp on anything, and
no.
I think what's meant for you will
find you. And also, like, a big thing of that, I do think, like we've said before, is being around people that are also in that same life
stage.
maybe
all her friends have a
if all of your
boyfriend.
friends have boyfriends, I understand why you feel like the one that's left out, and you feel a bit like, oh, I'm not as good as them. Like, find like-minded people that you can go out and have like fun single girl time, and go to dating events. You can do that, you know. Is she like Carrie Bradshaw?
Oh, you're still single, like,
yeah.
Ah.
I don't think it's an like, try and
people
see it.
used to always say that to me, and
try
and
like, change your mentality towards yourself.
If you really want to meet someone, it will happen. Don't put pressure on it, because you wouldn't want to be with someone for the sake of it.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't want to just be in a relationship to be in a relationship, but wait till the right person comes.
Agreed.
But don't make it the centre of your life.
Don't see it as like an embarrassing thing that you're single.
Yeah, I wouldn't make that like the centre of your life, because when you're a young girl, there's a lot of things you can you can want to achieve and do.
It's like you've got your whole life to have a man and do whatever that.
Don't be embarrassed that you've not had a boyfriend, because obviously like we were quite late to go on dates, really. We were very, because we went to the girls' school, obviously. We were like
we were late to everything.
We were just late to that side of life.
Yeah, we were late to it all.
So like, I just would not put pressure on yourself at all.
That's our advice video.
Little dilemmas, agony on.
I feel like in the next one we could ask for like real life dilemmas. Like, instead of like, oh, what do you think of this? More like, we read people's.
Yeah, like we could say like, give us your advice on situations you're in.
We give our advice on situations.
Yeah.
Yes. We'll see you guys soon.
Bye.